It's a joy to have you with us on this Thursday of the Word of Encouragement, and today I'd like to go to Psalm 101. It begins with, I will sing of mercy and judgment. Unto thee, O Lord, will I sing. And that should be the state of every believer. The Bible makes it clear in Ephesians chapter 5 that if we are filled with the Spirit, we will also be filled with singing and making melody in our hearts to the Lord. And so it is a clear indication of our relationship with God. And then we read in verses 2 and 3 something very important in regarding keeping that relationship. I will behave myself wisely in a perfect way. Oh, when wilt thou come unto me? I will walk within my house with a perfect heart. David here, the psalmist, is declaring his desire to have that relationship. And of course, it was somewhat different then. We have the indwelling of the Holy Spirit, but David knew God. And how he wanted that relationship. And he was coming to the Lord with a perfect heart. And to be able to do that, I think this is very interesting. Verse 3, I will set no wicked thing before mine eyes. I hate the work of them that turn aside. It shall not cleave to me. We're living in a day in which we do not sense the closeness of the Lord because of technology. We have brought to our eyes through many different angles, entertainment, we have news, we have sports, we've got all kinds of talk, radio and podcasts and all of those kinds of things. And it's very easy to have things that take away the fine edge of a spiritual walk, have those things come into our eye gate, into our ear gate, and into our minds. David was very careful. I'll set no wicked thing before mine eyes. I hate the work of them which turn aside. And let me just say, believer, I'm just going to be straight with you. Entertaining yourself with what the wicked does is not going to bring you closer to God. Just even watching a lot of secular television, even if it isn't terribly bad, presents a life without God. And it's very hard to get rid of the aura of what you're watching or listening to very quickly and to actually get into a genuine spirit-filled state. And so we need to be in a place that our hearts are just overflowing with joy, overflowing with the reality of the mercy and justice of God, the judgment of God. We ought to have a song on our heart. But so often it's dulled, it's taken away. Our minds are filled with things that aren't the best, or they're just not thinking. They're being amused. That's what that word means. We just are escaping, and we're not carefully walking with the Lord. Just like David made a very strong decision to protect what he saw and heard, we need to protect our hearts so that we can truly walk with our God and stay encouraged.